Welcome to the Candid Kennel, the only podcast recorded inside a fictional speakeasy, where speaking is easy, but barking's better. Come on in, have a drink, and let us furry animals guide you through tonight's topics. I'm your social shepherd, Zap.
And I'm your community canine, Wren.
On tonight's menu, we discuss critter content creation with our special guest Aquatadoggo. We dive into what it's like being chronically online furries. This is Internet Animals.
Whoa, internet animals. We're definitely not on the internet right now.
No.
No, we'd never do that.
We're in person,
Yes.
in a real speakeasy.
Yeah, as you can see, we are in a real life space.
Oh, wait,
Oh, wait.
someone's missing.
Wait, yeah, someone's... Why does it feel kind of
If I'm
empty
here
in
and you're here, who's running the bar?
Yeah, wait, where's Fray?
Fray has unfortunately come down with a case of Soviet Cold War era
what?
protogen and doesn't have internet access.
Oh, so the protogen wires are broken.
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
She couldn't set up her antennas.
So you're saying she's got a virus?
Yeah, she's got a virus. It's contagious.
Oh no.
She can't go on the internet, otherwise we'll all catch it.
Yeah, we've had to quarantine the entire internet from Fray.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello Zappy, it's wonderful to have you back. We're back in the kennel again.
Yippee.
Good job on the intro, proud of you.
Thanks.
You did
It was
great.
easy.
It was easy, you
First
did fine.
try. First try.
Completely one take show.
Yeah.
One take show.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they call me.
Yeah, so today we are discussing what it's like being internet animals because, funnily enough, the easiest way to be an animal in real life is to not do it in real life. With our special guest today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Aquata. I make videos on Instagram. I like Fortnite.
Yippee. Hi,
Hey,
Aquata.
we like Fortnite. We
Well,
like Fortnite.
I've never played a game of Fortnite. in
We
my
like
life.
Fortnite. It's good. It's
I've
fun.
genuinely never, I've got the launcher. I have not ever, turned it
I
on.
also can't imagine you playing a shooter ever.
Hey, I played Splatoon. Competitively.
I also can't imagine you playing a shooter ever.
No.
You played painting game. That's different.
No, it counts.
You played spray paint simulator. That's a different game.
On the internet. Yeah, Aquata, it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you for coming to the kennel. I hope
Thank
you're
you.
enjoying the drinks.
What's everyone drinking? Ren, what are you drinking?
I have a caramel coffee today because it's actually, as you can see outside, pretty early morning for us. So, I'm a bit sleepy.
Yeah, early morning.
Early morning in Equus.
Uh-huh.
Zappy, what are you sipping on?
I have my dubious decaf coffee.
Dubious decaf.
And I have my cordial in my freshly furry stickered water bottle.
Oh yeah, your freshly furred water.
Yeah, yummy.
Does that mean
It
there's
filters
bits of
it.
fur floating on the top?
Is that a chug jug I see? You got the chug jug?
Wait. No.
Yeah, quite.
I wish I had a jug today, but I had Monster coffee.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a
Excuse me?
Monster. Yeah, there's like iced coffee, but it's like in a Monster can. It's just
Oh, so
iced
the
coffee.
Monster Java, right?
Yeah, that
It's-
one.
Yeah.
The mocha.
Is it
That's what
okay?
I had. It's really good. I would have more if I had more money.
Guys, we didn't have to
Yeah.
reveal that we were trans this early. By talking about Monster.
I love Monster.
Can't lie, that might be one of the funniest jokes I've ever said. That was a bit of a banger.
V made one like a million years ago, and it was atrocious. So
Really?
I've been scared to try other ones because like V's the king of energy drinks. I'm sorry.
That's fair. You gotta try the Monster one. It's
Okay.
pretty good.
I've just been scarred by all canned coffee now. I'm just like
I will
I don't know
say-
if I want this.
I've tried I think it's the Boss one. That one's pretty alright. That one's just straight up coffee though. there's
Yeah.
nothing else in it.
I've tried the Boss Monster coffee.
Mm.
Boss coffee or whatever. Someone handed it to me while I was at university, and they gave me the black coffee one. I didn't actually know that until I drank
Oh.
it in class. And
Did you spit it out?
no, I just got sad.
No. Oh,
Really
that's the worst response to have to a drink. Is like,
No,
not
no,
even
no.
spitting it out. It's just depression.
Coffee now with 20% depression.
Yeah. Also, what's really cute about, for the people watching on YouTube, where you're positioned right now kind of looks like you're wearing the hat. Like, that's behind you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cute.
Yeah.
Wait, are we all showing our butts? Whoa. I didn't
No,
realize it was that
no.
kind of podcast.
No, no.
Yeah, it's Mugiwara no Aquata. My God.
Anyway, also I wanted to mention, is that decaf dubious because there's actually caffeine in it? Like, that's what makes it dubious.
No, I declined to answer why it's dubious.
Okay, oh, okay.
No. It's better if it's mysterious.
Oh yeah, just yeah. We are here to talk today about what it's like making furry content online, because it's kind of funny being like already part of a bit of a niche subculture and then sharing it online for people to see. I think it takes a lot of like bravery, honestly. Like,
Content leaves your target audience quite often in general, and that's
I even had
never fun.
I even had like a little bit of like a moment yesterday when I looked at my reels, and I have a couple reels that like have super like blown up, and I don't know if you can relate to this, Aquata, but I have one that nearly has like 500,000 views, and it's literally just me talking about being a furry. And I'm like, oh boy, my sister has seen this. Like,
Oh yeah, I have a reel that I made. It was like, oh, it was a couple of months ago now, but I saw these people like putting a bunch of text on screen and then saying, now read every third word, but then the word wouldn't like make sense. And
I hate those.
and the video itself would be 2 seconds, so by the time they finished making the sentence, they would have watched the video about 10 times.
That's so
And I just did it
annoying.
as a shit post, and I ended up getting like 23,000 likes
Oh god.
yeah,
But what
and
did it
500,000
say?
views. It said, "A silly transgender furry girl is in your reels. What are you going to do? Be chill or get mad, lol. Now read every third word." And the video, the actual translation is, transgender is reals? Question mark? You do or lol?
Oh, I love content slop. Yippee.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be a good topic to get onto at some point, is just talking about like, why does content kind of also like suck now?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I try really hard to like make content that it is at least of some, value or quality. Even if it's, like a silly meme of me in fursuit or whatever. The actual content that I put like time and effort into, like my, vlogs or this podcast right here, well, like I'm putting real effort in. I think maybe sometimes that gets a little bit lost because people just want like quick, easy food,
Yeah, I feel that. It's like going for like a gourmet dish or
Yeah.
going up to like Macca's and being like, yo, I want a burger, and they're like, yeah, I got you in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's like people who want to go fight, like actually go have like a nice meal versus I could make 2 minute meals, 2 minute like 2 minute noodles at home.
Yeah.
But I think I just hold on to the fact that it can be really like fulfilling creatively, and because we're already such a niche subculture, it's like most of the people following me are also just like cool niche people who want to hang out. And like that helps a little bit with the slopification of content. Before we get too much into the very dense topic we're about to hit, please tell us a little about like yourself. You mentioned that you make reels. You do a lot of your reels in fursuit, or all of them?
Yes. Or every single reel I have made is in fursuit. I have not revealed my face yet.
Oh, mysterious.
Unless you're on my close friend story.
Wait, am I? No, I
think
better
you are.
be. No, I'm kidding.
I
I'm
think
kidding.
you are.
Yeah, feel free to tell us a little about like, your persona, when you got your fursuit, things like that.
Okay, so hey, I'm Aquata. As you know, already mentioned that. But so the story of my fursuit was going through a little bit of a difficult time. It was about like April of last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I found that someone was selling their fursuit on Instagram. Their name was also Aquata, but their name formerly is Aquata Sheppy, but they now go by Candy Coyote
Mm-hmm.
Coyote. I don't know how to pronounce it on Instagram, but so pretty much, I purchased the suit, and then it came home, and then I didn't make content for 2 months.
Many such
I
cases.
made an I made a new Instagram account, and then I started making videos. I started making videos because I was actually, and I've recovered from it mostly, but I was actually going through a really bad mental health
Mm.
time. So I used making a video at least like 3 to 4 times a week to keep my mind off
Yeah.
my issue, and yeah, and it kind of just grew from there. But yes, to answer the question, if anyone's watching this, I do have a pinned post on my Instagram account, but Aquata wasn't originally my persona, but I do have character rights to her now.
Hmm.
But it was a pre-owned suit.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you have like other personas other than like Aquata, or did you like was
Yes.
Aquata your like intro to the fandom, or did you have stuff before?
No. So I've been in the fandom since 2018,
Hell yeah.
and I've kind of just not really interacted much
Mm.
with the fandom because I don't know, couldn't be bothered at the time and I was young. I had some personas, ditched a lot of them because I just didn't relate to them anymore.
Mm.
But I did keep one, and that's my second suit, Vixie, which is the bat fursuit. Um,
Hell yeah.
she is my original character that I decided to commission into a suit from the same maker that Aquata was made from.
Oh,
They're
cute.
siblings.
Yeah.
Siblings. Zap and I have a real big soft spot for bats. I have a bat tattoo.
I one of my introductions to being a furry was I had a bat kigu and I like like the big onesies and had like the wings and everything like underneath the arms and like I've just been meaning, you know, for like 12 years to actually make that into a fursona and I've never done it.
Oh,
But like
that's awesome.
I have a bat model that I use on VR chat as well, but
Bats are
See,
cool.
for the people who are watching on YouTube, you'd be like, this doesn't look like Aquatadoggo. That's because I'm new to VR chat and I'm not allowed to upload my custom avatar. I spent a couple of hours making an avatar, went onto VR chat to upload it, and then I found out, oh, I'm not allowed to upload it. But it exists.
I believe you.
It does exist.
for the audio listeners, Aquata's just a tiny little blue bunny rabbit.
Blue rabbit. Yeah, we could just be like, hi, hello, whoa.
Look,
Get you, we get you.
I
I will get you.
Oh no, we killed her.
Oh,
Been
no.
squished.
No, not popufur aquata.
wait, that's the first time someone's called me a popufur. No, I'm dying inside.
That's what I said. That's why I've been using it as an insult for Ren because it's like, wait, no, I don't want to think about that.
People say that to me a
No.
lot.
Oh my God.
So something that's happened prior to this episode, honestly, Zap, a fair bit has happened lately, huh?
Yeah.
In our lives, we've been to 2 different conventions, and at both of them, I got recognized by people I'd never met, and some of them were like, "You're my like favorite like furry like content creator, puppy fur," and I was like,
Or the people that are like, oh my god, I didn't know you lived in Perth. Oh my god.
yeah, and I'm like, it's on my profile, lol, but sure. No, like it's lovely, and I'm not like complaining in the slightest. Like it's been really fulfilling to literally have people come up to me being like, you make stuff I want to engage with, and you know, you make me happy, and it's cool seeing like, especially a trans furry who is doing well and like is creating something worth engaging with. But it's also just like a bit of a blows my brain up
Mm.
Because, I think a lot of us can relate, especially as, like, trans people of, like, didn't really grow up being the popular kids, didn't
Oh no.
didn't really grow up being, like,
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm
oi,
sorry.
oi, says the girl who grew up
No,
rurally.
no. I moved to a country town, and I lived there for 4 years.
Mhm.
But I still went to high school in the city here.
Were you a popular kid?
Well, I was definitely noticed.
That's a difference, baby.
No, I was an emo kid that rode a skateboard and
Yeah, that just
got
means
into
you're cool.
fights.
Yeah, okay. Noticed in different ways.
Yeah.
I was just the girl who drew in the corner and occasionally played with like Pokemon cards and talked about fandom stuff.
No, I was just a menace.
Yeah, and you still are, and I love that for you.
No, I would never.
No, we'd never be menaces to society, quote unquote, being furries.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, being a furry.
Yeah.
Legal activity. Hey, it's legal
Being a furry is legal for now.
for now.
Yeah.
Until they take away our litter boxes.
Bro, what?
Oh no!
Not for a second.
No! Oh my god.
I'm so glad that got laughed out of court. That's so
Good.
funny.
I can't believe that happened. But also, there's a lot of things that I can't believe have happened lately that, are happening. So,
Hmm.
funnily enough, not the most ridiculous thing that's been put through court legislation. Anyway, it's just been a bit of like almost like a culture shock of like taking this thing that felt very like ridiculed and I didn't feel comfortable being able to like show to people, and now being like, oh, it's kind of my job.
Yeah.
Weird. Not to bring the mood super down, but I'm assuming much like a lot of furries, you probably still deal with a fair bit of like stupid people in your comment section and stuff, especially on like the videos that go outside of your circle.
Oh, every single video gets
Oh
hate.
no.
Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
I
go
do
on.
not care at all about my haters. I've had a person I've blocked recently, but I'll get into that soon.
Mhm.
Um, who would comment on every single one of my videos, like back to back hate, and it doesn't like the transphobic, but
Yeah.
it wasn't even on like some of my trans related videos, just on other ones. And then like 2 days ago, I was like, he's still commenting on my videos, and I was like, I just feel bad that he's so obsessed with me, so I just blocked him because I just felt bad.
Imagine wasting that much
Um,
of your life. Like, imagine wasting that time just being like
yeah,
rude.
like it's like the reason why like hate doesn't bother me. It's like
Mm.
this person has wasted their time commenting on me,
Mm.
who's just making a silly video and is getting upset when they could be doing so much other things in their life.
Yeah, and I think a big thing for me when I look at stuff like that is just like I'm literally just out here having fun.
Yeah.
Have some whimsy.
Have
Like,
some whimsy.
honestly, every time I see someone acting like that, I'm like, if I dislike something, I'm like, I also just have people I can talk to and just be like, hey, this thing was silly, right?
Mm.
It's just like, I'm like, every time I see someone like commenting like hate, I'm like, this person just doesn't have friends to talk to. Their only platform for discussing their feelings is on the internet in a negative way.
And
It's like,
we make jokes about being like, teehee, we're chronically online furries, but the truth is, like, we're the ones going out building community, going out having fun with people, going to fur meets, like, engaging with our community. The people who are, like, sitting there on, like, Instagram or YouTube comments being like, transphobia, blah, 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 it's like, okay, you're telling us to touch grass? I did last week, like,
I had to mow the lawn. Can you
Yeah.
believe it?
I almost feel like kind of bad, right? It's like, oh, you don't
Yeah.
actually have anybody to like talk to or connect with, and that kind of sucks.
Like you look at their profile picture and sometimes it's their face and you just look at them and you're just like,
Yeah, like what in your life has led you to this point where you're just like, I think the best use of my time right now is to be an asshole. Like,
Why is their profile picture always just like a Call of Duty character or something though?
or it's like a really
what
great
is-
photo of them
Yeah.
in their bedroom corner with the lights like slightly dulled, like with a
Yeah.
weird shadow around it. Like,
Or just a car.
oh my god, yes! Oh my god.
Hey, I identify it as an animal. At least I don't identify as a fucking
A
Ford
vehicle.
Falcon.
Though, to be fair, car furries are cool.
Aeromorphs are sick. You can identify as a plane. Go for it. That's sick. That
Hell
shit's sick as
yeah.
hell.
Hey, if you want to make a persona that is a car, that would be cool. I want to see it. Like,
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Just Lightning McQueen fursuit. Just
Oh
be
my
like, hey,
God.
with a little rusties, $10,000. You can look just like me.
And a high quality fursuit maker. Their paws are like wheels. Anyway, Aquata, I would love to ask you, as somebody who makes reels specifically, like on Instagram, are there other social medias you engage with, or is it mainly just Instagram?
Recently, I have tried Twitch.
Oh, how'd that go?
It's going. I'm at like 80 something followers.
Hell yeah.
I got the affiliate or whatever program
Oh,
done.
sick!
That was pretty easy to do. I just haven't had the time because the thing is with Reels is I can whip it up in like 10 minutes if I'm quick.
Yeah.
But with like Twitch, it's like hours and like
Mm.
I've got like all these like assignments.
Yeah, you mentioned that
I've
you were at
been
uni.
doing.
What are you studying?
I'm studying advertising and public relations. I'm going to be graduating this year.
Whoa!
Hell yeah. That's fitting, I
Advertising.
think. I
Yeah,
think
you're
that's
on a
fitting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
woohoo!
You're doing,
Yeah.
This is actually secretly an assignment, and that's the reason you said yes to come on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh my god,
We're
imagine though.
being used.
No.
I can't believe you're studying internet.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
studying beyond the internet.
Yeah, I literally am, yeah.
Dog on the web.
So yeah,
I have a
do
degree in
research.
I have a degree in web fishing.
Oh my god, yes, I love that fishing.
Web fishing is a good time. Zap refuses to play.
Hey, if I wanted to fish on the internet, I'd play World of Warcraft.
But yeah, do you have like, not to be like, what's your career goals? But like, I mean, I've definitely noticed this with your account of like, girl, you got some reach, especially for like a furry content creator. You know, do you like? Are there any things that you want to like reach for and like as goals? Things that you'd like to maybe start doing?
Well, the funny thing is, I had a goal last year for the end of this year to reach 10,000
Well, you
followers.
broke that goal.
And then I kind of did that a bit ago.
Congrats.
Which kind of was when I started doing my trans content. Everyone just started following me for some reason.
Because trans people are cool.
Yeah, they are. It's
Whoa.
just growth rate like just spiked so much, and I was like, okay.
You just reached a much larger audience with that. Like,
Yeah,
I might actually talk about that a little bit later about why I started making trans
yeah, no,
content.
I'd love that. I mean, as trans furry is, you know, relevant.
So if I was to have any goals, I just want to make a difference and make people know that like trans people are people and we should have the exact same rights as how everyone else should be treated, and we shouldn't be treated like we're a political issue.
I am so sick of being a wedge issue. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
I just want to be seen as a human, not as like something else.
That's kind of ironic.
Yeah. Well, hey. The furry thing is a different thing, okay? Okay.
I remember seeing a really cool like comedy video where this guy, like, someone in the audience has their fursuit head on and he's like, oh, can I try it on? And he tries it on and he's like, this is the most human I've ever felt. And I'm like, that's kind of real. Especially as trans people, when we build like an alias like this that is so connected to like us as the way that we want to present ourselves, especially online, I think you get like a little bit of that, like, oh, I'm connected to this thing. It's like weirdly like a part of it. I don't know. I very much feel like gender euphoria from wearing Wren.
Oh, me too with my fursuits.
Yeah.
I absolutely love them.
Definitely didn't
That's-
shed real tears getting my fursuit. Definitely didn't happen. And Zap definitely can't relate.
No, I've never cried in my life.
Yeah.
I'm
God damn it. Yeah, being a furry is really cool, and being a trans furry is even cooler. But no, I love that you said that, like, you just want to make a difference, because,
Yeah.
I mean, something that Zap and I literally just unveiled today
Mhm.
is Zap and I.
Ah.
Gasp! More advertising! No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, advertising.
Yeah, let's go!
we have our expert advertiser right here.
Yeah. Do you want to do an
To
ad?
share this information that we have not given you.
Yeah, do you want to do an improv ad
An ad
read
read?
for us? Zap and I have officially unveiled paws. Our paws. We're showing them on the internet for free.
Yeah, look at them.
Look at our
Yeah.
paws on the internet for free.
Whoa.
Hey, for free. You go to
No.
onlypaws.com.
No, paws is an acronym for Perth Animals Weekend Social. So this is the fur meet that Zap and I are running. We're aiming to run it hopefully monthly, depending on our schedules and, like, you know, how much availability of resources we have. But yeah, so, like, that idea of wanting to make a difference is something that Zap and I really care about. Zap and I were, like, furries at a time when, honestly, like, I grew up with, like, social media, as in, like, social media started to get big as I got older. And so when I was younger, I didn't have, like, these internet places to go to be a furry. And I didn't know who to contact to get in the fur meets or go to the fur cons. And now that I'm at an age where I've also become, like, a bit of a face of, like, my local scene, Zap and I's goal is kind of to give back a little bit. And since we couldn't access that when we were younger, we're like, nah, we're gonna make sure that people know where to go. And, like, we're gonna give people a space.
Gotta make sure people don't have to suffer through MySpace. Because
my
I
God.
had to suffer through MySpace.
I suffered through furry amino.
I feel like I didn't realize I was a furry for so long.
Hmm.
I didn't realize I was a furry until after I realized I was trans. So I'm like,
Wow.
I didn't get the, like, furry internet thing at all. Like, people are like, oh yeah, I've got this on my toy house, or I've blah blah blah, this website. I'm like, I have no idea what any of this
I
stuff
still
is.
feel like there's a couple things I'm still trying to, like, catch you up to speed on.
Yeah, I'm like, I played World of Warcraft in the early 2000s, but I was on MySpace and, like, Facebook when it launched and stuff, but I'm like never in any of these circles. I'm still catching up on social media. Like, I feel like a boomer. I'm such a boomer right now. I'm
You're
just
not even
like
that old, like.
yeah, I'm not even that old. I'm 27, but it's
Yeah,
just
you're
like
3 years older than me. Like.
I had TikTok on my phone for like a month, and then I was like, nah, this is bad.
I used to make Secret Ren Law. I used to make TikToks in, like, lockdown during COVID. I'm not gonna give you the at because it is still up. I don't post on it anymore.
Yeah.
But if you want to see me, like, I don't know, during my TikTok era, I had about 14K.
Oh, nice.
I know, but I just gave up, stopped using it because it stopped being fun, and also I was filled with, like, minors, and I'm like, I don't know if I feel good about this.
I saw my, younger sister who's like 6, 7 years younger than me using Musically as it turned into TikTok. And I just saw it be as like, oh, this is the thing my, like, high school sister uses. Like, I'm too old for this. This is, like, how it's felt. Like, the entirety of it has just been like, no, this is a thing for children. I'm not belittling anyone, or, but that's just how it feels
It
to me.
definitely
So I'm still just like,
feels targeted to a younger audience.
I mean, there is the predatory marketing of
Yeah.
short form content, which we
Oh yeah.
should be acknowledged.
I mean, that's-
that it's just like
I...
the design of it is predatory. Like, it's supposed to be attention grabbing, but it's not on the fault of the people using it.
Yeah.
Like, it's flawed by design, and it's not the fault of the people using it. Is my
Yeah,
my point.
I often feel a little bit of, like, internal conflict as someone who makes, like, reels. I actually make a pretty active effort to, even though the, like, short ones are always the ones that, like, you know, do the best, and like, you know, the short snappy ones that are just funny and like memes or whatever. Do the best.
Read every third word.
And are,
Hey.
and are good for like getting building an audience and things like that. One of the reasons I've started, you know, the podcast and making my vlogs and doing longer form content is one, that's what I grew up with and that's what I really like. Like I've been listening to podcasts and watching YouTubers for a long time. That's the kind of content that I really enjoy. Like, yes, I will have the occasional doom scroll, you know, because we all do. I really care about like making content that has substance. And even with my reels, sometimes I'll make like longer form ones where I'm actually like doing something or we were speaking about car furries. There's this one car furry who basically has fully documented them refurbing a car in fursuit, and it's great. It's really well edited. It's just really cool. And I see that, and I'm like, that's the kind of stuff I want to make. I want to make stuff that isn't just quickly made for, like, you know, easy content. I want to make stuff that's cool. I would want to watch, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
What you're saying is we need to repair your car.
Honestly?
Get your car running.
I have a car, and I don't have a license. So
Oh my God.
it would be getting the license first, learning to drive a fursuit vlog.
Oh my God,
learning
that'd
to
be so
drive
funny,
when I'm
actually.
25. I want to make like content that is actually like interesting to the kind of people I want it to be interesting to, I guess. Which is why I put so much love and affection into this podcast. This is my baby. I love it. It's great. And to all the people listening, you're awesome, and I really appreciate it. It's great. Thank you. I think it's important as like content creators to recognize how we also like are, I don't want to say like a part of the system, but doing our bit to like, I don't know, be the change you want to see in the reels.
Yeah.
In the real world.
In the real world, yes. You mentioned a little bit about like sort of how your transness relates to all the stuff that you're doing. I'd love to hear more about that.
My reels originally were just me just having fun. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a reel based off the Minecraft movie trailer. Only OG fans will see that. It's got less than 100 likes. It's a very bad video, but
don't
only
look for
OG
it.
fans will know. Bro, don't look for it, trust me. It's bad. But look for it, it's funny.
I
Maybe.
just watched it. Can confirm. No.
It was like sometime last year.
Mm.
I posted a video about it was a trans related video. It was the first time I ever talked about being trans on my Instagram. And I got a lot of hate on it. And so I deleted it. And I made a story about it.
Oh.
And one of my mutuals reached out to me and he said to me that I should be making content that I believe in and I shouldn't be listening to people. And then I didn't for a couple of months.
Yeah.
And then one random day I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make a video and it's about it was just saying trans woman or woman stay mad haters. I was like, you know what?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Oh no, there was a one before that. It was just saying I'm a trans girl using exclusively she her pronouns and people calling me a femboy and shit. But those were the two earliest videos and they did pretty well. And I was like, okay, so it looks like people are interested in me being trans. So I just kind of kept doing that and that people know that I'm just a person.
Yeah.
And then I've also made some videos kind of mocking transphobes and annoying them
Hell yeah.
because that's kind of funny.
Based.
And it's so easy.
It's so
It's so easy. They make it so easy for you.
I've made trans content because it's something that I'm really passionate about because I feel like in society I've actually been quite, how do I put this, disadvantaged for being trans. I mean, I have been declined so many jobs because of me being trans. Because went into a job interview last year. It was close to when I started doing my trans content. The interviewee says hi to me, and I say hi back. And then I immediately see like the shift in facial expression from her face.
Oh, that's.
And I was like, oh, yeah, like I could already tell that like people viewed me just as like not really human just because I was trans and my voice is maybe not stereotypically female. I mean, there's still deep voice females and all that, but I don't know. I'm making my content because I want people to know that being trans isn't some whole big thing. It's just being yourself, and that's kind of what I
Yeah.
stand for.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Like, that's a.
It's okay.
Yeah, wow. I really relate to a lot of the stuff you just said. Being trans is both great and also incredibly difficult.
It is. I still haven't got a job. I don't know. It's like I fill out my CV, get a person calling, and then they never respond back. Which is kind of why I tried starting Twitch. I'll probably work on
Yeah.
it more because it's like it's the only way I can make money.
I was just about to say that. It's like that's probably one of the reasons we also like are attracted to making content for ourselves is because there's no one to tell us that we can't.
Yeah, exactly. I just think that society needs to learn to treat people as people, and just because they are different in some way doesn't really mean that you can treat someone differently.
Yeah.
Especially when it's just about someone's gender identity, I think is pretty
Literally,
stupid.
like you break it down to that, and it's just like this is actually isn't a big deal. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't have
it's
to
not
be.
like we've got like so many other problems in this world, and people are worried about what chromosomes I have. Like
Yeah.
people are obsessed with all that about me, and it's like in the end of the day, what's 2 letters gonna do to make you feel better about your life?
The big issue with that, just to talk about chromosomes for a second, is just like
Mm.
people think there's just two options for, your chromosomal sex when there's just
Mm.
like
Chromosomes aren't even like a stagnant thing. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
so many like the amount of chromosomal sexes is not just XX and
yeah,
XY.
exactly.
There's so many there's so many
There's so many
combinations.
And
different ones, yeah.
It's just like yeah, these are the two common ones, but like there's other ones. It's just like how same thing. It's like, yeah, the common hair colors are, black or brown hair and blonde hair. And it's just like saying that people with orange hair aren't
It's like redheads exist.
people because there's less people with orange hair is just like
Exactly.
just because it's uncommon doesn't mean it's not real.
I think it's like bringing it back to the whole like job thing. It's like, why are we blowing this so far out of proportion to the point that it stops people getting employment? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's disgusting,
Huh.
and I'm really sorry to hear that you're struggling with that. I hope it either gets better or you can just start making money from being an animal on the internet because that's way cooler.
All good. I'm hoping that the industry I'm going into is a lot more forward
Yeah.
thinking. I'm hoping that that's the case, but it's kind of also why I've been working on content and stuff
Yeah,
on the
totally.
side. It's because if I can't get a job,
I need something.
might as well do content.
Might as well
Yeah.
do content. Being trans sure is a thing, huh? But it
Yeah.
shouldn't have to be.
Exactly. That's the point, eh? It's like
The issue should be that I'm a gross furry and not that I'm a woman. That should be the issue you have with me. You should have a
Wait.
problem with me dressing up as a silly animal, not me
But also, you
not
shouldn't
me
have a problem with that.
being a woman. No, you shouldn't.
Because it's.
But if you want to
fun.
beef with me over being a furry, like I'll throw paws. I don't care.
Yeah, let's take 'em out.
I'll
Stick
throw
'em out.
paws. I don't care. Being a furry is this is a choice I have made. I've made a decision to buy a fursuit and
Yeah.
be in a room with a bunch of people barking and being stupid. Yeah, rah, 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 rah.
Oh, sorry,
Like-
I've got to turn the filter back on. There we go.
Our lawyers have told us we cannot repeat that.
Our dog lawyers have told us that we can't repeat what we just said in English.
So every time we're barking, it's like when the
It's
Smurfs,
probably-
when
yeah.
someone tries to copy a Smurf and they like,
They're like,
you
"Oh,
can't
gosh."
say that.
Yeah. Oh.
oh my God. Funny.
Anyway, people think queerness is a choice when it's just like, have you seen how you treat queer people?
Yeah.
Why would anyone choose to
You're choosing
go
to
down and
be
choose
horrible.
to be this in a world where we get treated as subhuman and not even subhuman in a good way? Like-
Hey. That was last episode, babe.
It's just so silly. Like, I'm happy for my community and my like peers and like all the friends I have because I'm trans, but it's just like I don't want these issues.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not that
no
it's not
one's
that like
choosing this.
yeah, it's not we like the trans community is amazing and we love being trans people. It's just we wish that it didn't come with all of this, like all of the baggage.
Yeah,
all
it's
of
just
and, like,
the thing is, it's just
yeah.
like a cost analysis of like, yeah, I guess this is more bearable than the other options. Like,
Yeah, and like that's the thing I've told
like,
people. Like I've had people come, like especially like family friends come to me as after I came out. I've been out for about longer than 5 years. It's my 5-year HRT anniversary this September, which is very exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Right before WAF as well, right before our big furry con. It's so cool.
yeah.
But yeah, I've had like family friends be like, for their sake, they'll be like, "Can you just like tell me, like why?" And my answer, even though I know I don't really owe them an answer, but the best answer I found is because there's no other version of me that exists. As in, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't trans, or if I wasn't like able to be out and comfortable and a woman, I wouldn't be here. It's honestly as simple as that. It's like you want me to be here and to live and to be happy and joyous. I gotta be trans. Sorry.
I do really feel that though, before I started transitioning and like came out publicly, living life felt like just controlling a husk, just
Yeah.
walking around and just getting through the day was kind of the only thing I felt was a part of my life until I could be myself and actually live.
For me, it's like I think about myself pre-transition, and I'm like everything feels hazy. Like I wasn't a little bit of the like dissociation, a little bit. I think of like not wanting to entirely be present because I was uncomfortable all the time. I try and think about memories I have like pre-transition, and it's just like it's all fuzzy and hazy because I don't think I was really there.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't me. I feel that's like something that only like other trans people can really understand, is that feeling of like this wasn't me.
I love how different people's trans experiences are as well.
It's beautiful.
For me, when I went from being an emo boy as a skater in a punk band to just like I first transitioned. I was like, cool, I'm gonna wear dresses and do makeup and all this, and then I was like, a year later, I was like, oh, I don't like those things.
I still like the aesthetics that I was into. Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, I'm just the same person, but I'm a girl. I just gender swapped my character.
Yeah.
Like I literally just went into the like I was like, oh cool, I still have emo hair and stretched ears and play bass guitar. I'm definitely the only trans woman that plays bass guitar. Don't worry about it. It's like for me, I'm like, yeah, I tried being femme, but I was like, oh, that's not me. Like I still like wearing dresses and skirts, but my baggy shorts with chains on them.
Bark, 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 bark.
Yeah. I can wear baggy jeans, baggy jorts, my skater jorts.
I'm normal about this woman.
As you can see, Red is not normal.
Woof, woof, woof. Gimme.
Just
No, that is such a like relatable feeling because I feel like I sit very much like in the middle of like gender presentation specifically, where it's like my wardrobe is half cute little sundresses and half like overalls, jeans, baby doll tees, like band shirt. The aesthetics that I'm into don't dictate my gender. I'm still a woman, I'm still a dog. It's just I like dressing like this. I think just like releasing that expectation for both yourself and also for other people. It's like I just dress the way that I like dressing. I can dress however the hell I want. Clothes are cool.
I think that's
I want to wear cool clothes.
like another good topic to like think about is like clothes don't actually like define gender. Really important for like people. I actually haven't talked about it yet on my account. Probably at some point I will.
Oh my god, I'm giving you content ideas.
Yes, thank you. I like wearing quite androgynous to feminine clothing because it's just what I'm comfortable wearing.
Yeah.
Put on the nice dress every so often, but
Yeah.
I think people are allowed in general, not even people who are trans or queer, just anyone, should just be able to dress with any clothes they want.
I relate to that too, of just like, I'd rather wear like a comfy pair of cute like high-waisted jeans than wear a skirt.
Just somewhat related, just for anyone listening that isn't trans, if you don't like your name, you can just change it.
And if
Yes.
you
You
don't
can
like
just
your
change
gender,
your name.
you can just change it.
Yeah, or get rid of it. You don't need it.
You don't need your gender. You
It's
don't actually need it.
a situation in a Facebook group recently.
Oh no.
In the Dolmens group.
Oh
but-
my god.
which is great. Someone talking about how, like, I don't like my name, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember what the post was, but I was just like, hey, like, as a trans person, just letting you know, you can just, like,
You can just
change
change
your
it.
name. And the comments went insane with people like, ooh, why do you all talk about your gender all the time? I'm giving you context for why I have experienced changing my name. You psychos. It's not that deep.
You talk about
Like-
trans in the dull men's club. Maybe that's on you, baby.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, half the people were chill. The post ended up getting deleted by the admins, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
funny.
Because it was just like, you know, there was comments on it, and then there was more comments replying to my comment just ratioed the entire post.
Ratioed by a trans woman in the dull men's club.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like people couldn't fathom why me mentioning I'm trans and changing my name would be important.
But that is,
But
it's
yeah.
literally that simple, where it's just like, a lot of things that we're doing as like trans people that have become like, oh, that's a trans thing. It's like, no, that's just a thing you can do. Like, you can just do that.
Mhm.
Like, you can just change your name. Like, that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like, if you're gonna change your name to Lightning McQueen,
Do it.
if you want people to call you Lightning, hell yeah.
I mean, you
That's a
can't
good
talk, you're
idea.
called
It's
Zap.
a good idea, actually.
Yeah,
Hey, actually, I have an idea. It
Good name.
was funny at WAF, like, it's just like, there was Bolts, and then I met somebody else's that also just had, like, a lightning themed name, and I was just like, oh my god, we're the same.
Then
I wanna-
you become a superconductor and you electrocute everyone in the convention.
Just, like, walk into the room when there's a puddle on the floor and everyone dies.
How did the puddle get there at the furry con? Anyway,
It was Wren.
Hey!
What, you're a water type.
Oh, because I'm a water sign. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just too hot. It was just too hot for Glaceon.
Oh yeah, I melted.
They wouldn't turn the aircon on, so the Glaceon
To
melted.
be fair, they didn't have the aircon on for the start of that convention, and it was kind of brutal.
Yeah. It was also like it was just like a day thing. It was cool though.
It was great.
Like
We had a lot of fun.
no hate. Like it was just purposely a
And
small
they-
event.
No, but then they fixed the aircon halfway through
It was
which
yeah.
was great. Aquata, have you like gone to many like conventions?
Funny you actually mentioned that. There's
Oh.
actually a local convention happening tomorrow that I'm not attending.
Oh,
Why not?
I have to lock in with assignments.
I see. You didn't time
They've
manage.
always placed this convention during my finals
Which one
for
is it?
every semester. It's Armageddon.
Send them a formal complaint.
No, maybe I will.
It's like,
Maybe
hi,
I
I'm
will.
Popufur Aquata, and I would like this to be on every day.
You should change. I'll let my followers know.
I'm gonna
I will
speak to my
boycotting.
followers. So,
No, we're girl
speaking of
cutting.
convention, fuck yeah. On that topic of conventions,
Hmm.
I might go to one later this year. I don't know. There is a official New Zealand Furry Con. I
What-
bet no one knows that
What's it
who's
called?
listening to this. It's called Furco NZ or Furcons. I don't actually know how to pronounce it.
Oh, I get
whoever's
it.
Yeah.
Cute.
They used to only do camp, but since last
Oh
year,
my god,
they've,
furry camp? That's
made
so
it-
cool.
Yeah.
This
But
one
now
time
they've
at
made
Fairy
it.
Camp.
Yeah, they've now converted it into a convention in my city. So I might go, might not go.
Now that you're a Popufur, you have to. It's part of your job.
I don't want to be a puppy. I hate that title so much.
Influencer.
Oh, that's worse.
Uh,
Influence is worse, I think.
oh
I'm not
no.
influencing anybody. I'm not making anybody do anything.
You want to send me money. You want to send me money.
You want to listen to the Candid Kennel. Oh.
Random New Zealand question for you.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
How often have you had to explain to, particularly Americans on the internet, that New Zealand is a place that exists?
A bit too many times.
And that it's not a part of Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like everyone calls me British or calls
What?
me Australian.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
very frustrating.
Well,
Yeah, and like, 'cause I've seen it enough online as an Australian,
Mm.
people not knowing that New Zealand exists.
Yeah.
Imagine how frustrating it is, living there.
I'm here.
even though you're tiny right now, it's like I promise I am right here.
I'm right here. I may be small, but but I'm right here.
You look like you're
Yeah,
making like a
I'm
PSA.
right here.
You look like you're like
Yeah.
about to stand up and like salute for your country.
Oh my god.
New Zealand is
no one
actually like very much on like high on my list of places I want to visit. Who knows? Maybe next time there's a New Zealand FurCon and I have the money to, Zap and I will come to New Zealand.
I can bring out my. I lived with a Kiwi family for like 2 years. I can bring out the Kiwi code switching. It's so bad because it was literally like two like very formative years of my life. So it's just like every time I'm drinking, it's just like there, like the Green Goblin mask, just like
You have to resist it. You have to resist the
yeah,
draw and-
you have to resist saying "chur." You have to.
Sure, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
my
chur, bro.
God. Hilarious.
I do want to go to New Zealand because it's just like, what if Australia was
Was pretty.
cooler?
Yeah, it was like gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that would be really fun, Zap. We should maybe do that sometime.
I don't even have the money to.
I'm saying that's
go
why I
to-
said sometime.
I know.
That would be
There's so many
cool.
layers, so many
Eventually.
steps.
Eventually, maybe Zap and I will turn up in New Zealand and we'll make a vlog about it.
Yes. We can play Fortnite split screen.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you
yes.
can do split screen Fortnite. If
Oh
I'm
my
not
god, we'll do
honest.
Kennel IRL.
Oh my god, yes.
But I think with that, I think that's probably gonna conclude our little discussion today. So something we do at the end of every episode is we give a little shout out to really anything that we would like to, anyone, any organization, anything you think needs a little bit of love. I'm gonna start because I posted it this morning. I'm shouting out our fur meat.
Yippee.
Shout out to Paws. We're very excited to host this. Really hoping the weather holds out, but it's looking pretty good. I did check. The sun comes back the weekend that Paws is on.
This episode will be released afterwards, right?
Yeah. We'll see.
So most
Oh,
likely
you
the
crouched.
episode's coming out after.
Now
that?
you really
Oh.
look like a rabbit.
I'm a wabbit.
You look like a balloon.
Wascally wabbit.
Rabbit. Rabbit. I'm a
Uh,
wabbit.
you should have
That's
a
what
bunny.
noise
You should have
rabbits
you should have
make.
a bunny persona.
I do
Oh?
not have
Oh.
a bunny
Why
sona
did that take you so long to figure out if you did or not?
because I was gonna buy one and then I got outbidden and I got sad. And then
Oh.
from the same person who made that ref sheet,
Mm.
I bought a dare persona from, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
was remembering things
My
wrong.
first persona was a deer. I still have her. She's a caribou.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, trans girls with deer personas. Anyways, yes. Big shout
It's
out
never happened.
to our fur meet. We're really excited to host it, and it's honestly we've been planning this for ages, lol. So here's hoping it goes well. Zappy, what would you like to shout out today?
I would like to shout out Dubious Decaf Coffee. I got so much coffee right now. There's no caffeine in it, but I've got so much coffee. I'm happy.
So you're just gonna come over to mine because I've got a bunch of coffee now. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention because Fray's not on the pod. I moved house.
Oh, yeah.
Guess whose house I moved into? Fray and I are now housemates,
Yippee!
which is
Congratulations.
super awesome. The house is really cozy.
Yeah, there's a real Candid Kennel
Yeah.
now.
I genuinely actually do want to get like a little sign for the inside of the house, like when you walk in, that says like "Welcome to the Candid Kennel."
Hey, we can set up in the garage one day and record an
It would
in-person
be
episode.
freezing in there.
All in fursuit though.
Maybe, or just in my bedroom. We could do it somewhere much more comfortable.
No, but we gotta
In
set
the
up the couch
living
setup.
room.
No.
Oh
It's
my
gotta be in the
God.
garage. It's gotta be in the garage. Sorry, we derailed a little bit.
Anyway.
Quada, you have a shout out for anybody?
Okay, so I think staying on topic with this video, I'm gonna go walk up to the camera.
Whoa.
Um,
I'm gonna zoom in too.
Oh, I
New
guess-
Zealand
hold on,
has
hold on.
a furry convention. It's very important that everyone
What?
knows that New Zealand has a furry convention. It's called FurNZ or FurCons. I don't know how to spell it, but if you ever want to visit New Zealand, they do have a convention, and it's happening later in this year at October or November. I don't remember. I'll have to search it up later. Please, if you want to go to New Zealand and want to go to a furry convention that you don't even, like most people don't even know exist, go to Wren and Zap.
Yay!
I haven't even been.
It's that good.
It's that good that Aquata's
I
never
haven't
been. Incredible. Well, thank you so much for being here, Aquata. You have been a wonderful guest. Thank you for sharing your stories and your insight. And I hope you've enjoyed your stay here at the Candid Kennel.
Yes, I have. Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Well, it is closing time now, so we're going to put away the glasses, we're going to stack the stools, and Zap, please mop this time.
Nah. Hey.
You've got that big fluffy
I'm sorry,
tail. It's what it's for.
If the openers left it like this, that's not my responsibility.
Hey, Fray.
The changeover should have been done.
Fray is sick.
Fray should have done changeover.
She's ill.
And she came to work. It's her responsibility.
Yikes. Zap, we all know that you use that big fluffy tail to mop.
That's what. It's not actually red. The tail's not actually red. It's just dirty.
It's just all
It's
the
just
cocktails.
dirty.
It's the red coil.
There's so many Bloody Marys. It's insane.
Anyway.
No one wants it, but they keep ordering them.
Actually, okay, real quick, as a bartender, I'm calling up to the camera for this. Bloody Marys are gross. Bloody Marys are gross. Stop ordering them. Thank you. Anyway.
And espresso martinis. Just get a vodka Red Bull. Grow up.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye. Everybody say goodbye. Yay! Alright, somebody kick Craig. That was my job.
It's your job.